Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to another exciting episode of Collecting Weekly Live Unboxing Statue Week Edition. My name is Zach. I'm joined by Dean, the Dream, Martin, and Raynor for a Xionart Aalya Secura statue. Raynor, tell us how did you come about this statue?
I was actually perusing eBay and somebody had it up for bid in Hawaii of all places, and
Damn,
right during the middle of the catastrophe, no less.
damn,
Ugh.
bro.
But no, I was able to scoop it for a decent amount, so I said, "All right, you know what? Let's do an unboxing." Because this is an excellent statue creator. He's a custom artist in the statue community.
hmm I
Oh
think
yeah,
so. Danny's in the chat. I want to say Danny may have the statue as well, if I'm not mistaken.
he might.
I believe he may. So you picked it up for a pretty good deal, or was it quite expensive?
Pretty good deal. For aftermarket, it was shipped. It was about just shy of $600, so not bad.
Oh, damn, that's a really good deal. And this is quarter scale.
Yes, this is quarter scale.
Gotcha. Okay, so Danny has the MYC one. So, yeah, this is Zion Art Danny. So let's see what we got, Rainer. I'm very excited to see this, and we
Yeah,
got your
let's get her
other
started.
Star Wars heroines in the background. So,
Yes, I actually have several other pieces by Zion right here, the Bastila and the Xana here. So
oh, look at that. Look at that. We got Toy Mafia, Tukatri, Mr. Musashi, Danny Lee in the chat. At 10:30, so in about 50 minutes time, we'll be doing After Dark. So be sure to tune in for that as well. Let's see here. We got a base. Love to
yes,
see it.
so this is the base, and he does, as with all most customs, he does a limited edition. So I think this is 21 out of 40.
Oh wow.
So he's very small edition sizes. My Xana, I think there's only like 37 of them in the world. And here's your basic base here, public Jedi logo. And then if you turn around here, it does have a light up feature for the saber. Unfortunately, I do not have a plug nearby where I can test that, but that is be where the plug goes in, and the
Very
saber
cool.
does light up. Let's go ahead and get this.
Very cool.
So
How was the shipping from Hawaii? Was it expensive, or is it, since it's technically in the United States, was it still pretty reasonable?
it was about $100. So it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like, oh god, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here
Gotcha.
is the main body here. One thing Zion Art does is accentuates a lot of the character design and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
really quite good. And then you have the electronics and stuff for the saber in that arm there. And then usually you have
God
something.
damn, she's got a fucking caboose.
Oh yeah, which is
Jesus.
hilarious because in the movie she was real skinny, but
Uh huh.
anything outside of the movie she's got a caboose, but in the movie she was very skinny. It's kind of funny.
Nice.
So
Nice.
next you've got the portrait.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, when I was trying to make the thumbnail for this, it's kind of hard to find photos of it. And I don't want to just use someone else's unboxing photos. Danny Lee says to watch the thumbs, Rainer.
Yes, I learned that already, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the other arm in first, so the bare arm in first, because I was just noticing putting the head in, it's gonna block off the arm joints. So these things don't come with instructions. That's the only downside to them. But there's that.
Danny says he's got his thumbs all over her booty.
Oh yeah, you know it. Let's see if we can get this back in there. Perfect. And let's see, here comes the final piece. So this is the saber hand here, and it's got connection here to the back of that hilt that's in her other arm right there. Let's see if I can move that a little bit so you can get a better shot. But she's got a little piece of her hilt right here in the other arm, and so this kind of has to go in and connect like that, which is kind of a tricky shot, so you have to bear with me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Come on. Making me nervous.
Careful, SpongeBob.
I know.
You're making me nervous, bro. Oh my gosh.
It is a tough maneuver. I'm going to back off and get some air. Yeah. God, the circuits are not wanting one. There they go. You just put that in.
Spit on it, bro.
There we go. Perfect. And then you got the plug here that it comes with. It's got a little adapter that you got. This unfortunately is not long enough to reach my closest surge protector, but that's basically what the power cord looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And then every Xionart piece, if you're into this, comes with a collector's card.
Wow, look at that. Still in the package and everything.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm. And then let me pull my laptop back here a little bit so I can get you all a closer look at this bad girl.
Oh, look at that. Just to ask, I asked this earlier, but just to confirm, this is quarter scale, correct?
Correct.
Damn,
So this,
bro, she is stacked, bro.
mm-hmm.
My goodness.
So I just started collecting Xionart pieces earlier this year, and I forget who it was who turned me on to them. But
Oh, I'm turning
I
on
love
too, bro. You're turning me on.
I got a Darth Talon and a Hera and Chopper coming down the pipe too, as well
Bro,
as
is
a
Chopper
Darth.
stacked? Is Chopper stacked too?
Oh, you know what? Chopper's got to be stacked, dude. He's the man. Or
Now
the droid.
the ones that you have coming in, are they on pre-order or are they secondary market?
So they're on pre-order. So I have the Harrison Dula is actually going to be shipping, I think, next week. Darth Talon is sometime in the next month or so, and then Darth Payne is to be announced because he's still in production. But they're all going to have the light up sabers. I mean, Talon and Bane are going to have light up features. Hera is going to have a swap out for Chopper, so it looks like the paint job when anybody here is a fan of Rebels know that occasionally they will dress Chopper up like an Imperial droid and send him in undercover. So he's got a paint job option for that. And then Hera has an animated head sculpt and a quote unquote life head sculpt as well. Although I'm not sure how they pulled that one off because the show hasn't been out yet. But we'll wait and see.
Yeah. Overall, are you pretty happy with this?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. My only complaint is it is very simple. I mean, it's a nice pose and everything. Don't get me wrong, but like compared to some of the other pieces I have, like the Bastila is more of a dynamic pose, or like the Xana has the monster tentacles and stuff around her, the Sith spawn or whatever it is.
Which was the Xana the one that we just made the head sculpt stand for?
Yes, actually, I can grab that for you if you want.
I was just curious. Yeah, because I don't think I've seen the statue, or at least I can't recall seeing it. Mr. Musashi says, any of you guys heard much about the EFX Vader helmet in PCR? Thinking of getting one, but I have zero experience with full helmets. I had an EFX Vader helmet a while ago. I don't know what PCR is, but it felt a bit cheap to me, to be honest. I don't think it was worth the $400 that I paid for it, but
this is the Xana stand you 3D printed me for. That's the alternate head sculpt. Right now, she's wearing her hooded outfit.
Please, God, be careful with that.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, that was, God, that must have been 2019, 2018. It was right when we started the podcast that I picked up that Vader helmet, and it was cool. I mean, it's Vader's helmet is quite a bit larger than you would think, especially with the dome and everything. So that one was just I don't recall, but I don't think it was like the full like the Empire with the back of the helmet. I think it was just like a half, and then you had the dome. Premium crafted replica. I don't know. I don't think mine was that. Yeah, mine. I think the retail on it was like $399. I think I paid like 300 for it, and even then, I didn't feel like it was,
Worth it?
not that it wasn't worth it, but I don't know. I also didn't have the display for it, so I was constantly trying to find um, space for it, I guess, as it were. And
Yeah.
I just I don't know. Yeah, PCR is the plastic version. Yeah, mine was the plastic. Mine wasn't fiberglass. I mean, it was all right. If you have the right display for it, I think that it would probably be a little better. But I think I sold it pretty shortly after I bought it. Um,
My sister has the fiberglass second sister helmet, and that's super impressive. I think fiberglass is like, if you want a really impressive helmet, that's the way to go.
Yeah, I think
Second
my
Sisters,
go ahead.
Second Sisters is the one from the Cal Kestis game, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that's dope.
And I feel like if you're looking for that really high end feel for a helmet, you kind of have to go with the fiberglass, because if you just go plastic, it's like, well, I could have saved $300 and got the black series, because it, like, yeah, the sculpt might be like more accurate, but it's like it feels exactly the same, you know. And
Yeah.
it's kind of underwhelming. It's like, well,
Yeah,
this is cool, but 400, $500 cool. I don't know.
My Mando cosplay helmet that for the armor set I'm working on is fiberglass, and it's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, I have nothing bad to say about that.
Yeah, okay, so mine was the PCR Vader, actually, now that I'm looking at it. So let's see here. This is what, look at that, all these words that apparently I knew that I didn't know I knew. This was the one that I had. And, yeah, it was the PCR version. I mean, I liked it, don't get me wrong. I just, I just felt like my collection was a lot smaller then. Not that I would have the space for it now, but I didn't, now that I have more one-to-one skill stuff like Aragorn's sword and Gandalf's staff, maybe it would fit a little bit better, but I don't know. Even as much as I liked Vader back then, I just, not that it wasn't worth it, but it wasn't worth it. I don't know. I think Dean's right. Like, it just felt really cheap. And it also bothered me because, now this is my fault. This is not the fault of the piece at all. But the way that I had it mounted, if I was to do it again, I would get one of those mannequin, like the styrofoam heads, and then put it under it, because I think I just had it on a paper towel holder, and it didn't have like a good fulcrum point. So it's constantly like, if I sat down at the desk and bumped the table, it would wiggle, and it just felt like really cheap. I think if it had more weight to it, probably wouldn't do that. And there's just really not a good way to display it. You have to really, I just didn't have a good way to display it, but I think I sold it pretty cheap. I think I actually lost a bunch of money on that, but it was worth it because I sold that as a part of the way to fund the T-Rex back there, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I guess, I don't know. I think that's all we have for the unboxing, right? This is not going to be a particularly long stream today, I don't think.
Nah, I mean, it was pretty straightforward. It's only like one little section in the box here.
Wow, we should have just done this in After Dark. So Wellington says, "What, that helmet looked dope." I mean, it was dope. Don't get me wrong, it looked good. But I tell you, Wellington, anytime I sat down, my fat ass. I mean, it was not a good look for the helmet to be shaking like that. Not a good look.
So, I can tell you the Hera, when it comes in here in about a month, because it has to ship from China, that's going to be an in-depth one because there's multiple things to look at on that one. So
yeah. So we're not going to keep you guys too long. We have After Dark at 10:30. I think we perhaps oversold this unboxing. Hopefully tomorrow's a little bit longer. But this is our bonus code for tonight for this stream for the Carnage giveaway. It's PCR. If you want to jump in on that, tonight on After Dark, we'll talk about our dreams, our lives, our trials, our tribulations. But after that, due to popular demand, Dean, the fans have asked for it. As you said so poetically, who are we to deny them? We're going to do the Ahsoka episode 1 and 2 spoiler talk. So we'll be doing that tonight, probably about midway point through After Dark. We'll put a banner up, so if you haven't seen it, you can tune out. But
Y'all got extra room?
always, yeah, it starts. It won't be until about 10:30, but yeah, if you want to hop in,
Yeah,
like I said,
sure.
at the beginning of the stream, we'll talk about our lives, and then afterwards we'll get into what is it, the Ahsoka spoilers. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Tomorrow I have a very special. I'm not even saying this dramatically, but this might be my all-time grail coming in, and it's a piece that I've wanted. It's been on my birthday and Christmas list every year for at least the past 2 years, and it comes in tomorrow. It's like maybe
Neck
one of
Balrog?
okay, no, that is the all-time grail.
Okay.
That's the all-time grail. But statue grail, there's 2 statues I've always wanted, and I finally knocked out one of them. Now I just need the second one, and I'll be a happy camper. And Erwin, how fucking dare you? It's not twig number 1.
Is it
But
the Vader with the lava?
no, that's not even that has never been on my Christmas list. That's too expensive. I would never be able to afford that.
You're not talking about the one you're unboxing tomorrow, yeah?
I'm talking about the one I'm unboxing tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I already know what it is.
Yeah, of course you know what it is, but
I thought
anyways,
you got another one. I was like, oh, cool.
bitch, I don't got money like that. Yeah, the other grail that I want is about $800, and I don't have the money for that one. Yeah, I don't have
Which
the money
one's
for that
that?
one. I'll show you right now. I'm actually looking at it right now. So this is my second all-time statue grail. It's Gandalf versus the Balrog, but it's a piece that has, like, when Gandalf is falling and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
he catches up to the Balrog. Just such a cool piece.
Nice.
That's $800? Is it because it's so old?
Yeah, they only made 1,000 of them, and then it's also I think this was 2009 this came out, so it's been, it's an older piece.
Yeah.
But dude, I've had
I feel like you could get a much nicer, updated statue of Gandalf versus a Balrog for about the same price.
no, the Prime one is like $1,800. There's no way I
Oh,
could get
is
that
it?
one.
Oh, jeez.
Oh gosh, now I like honestly, guys, I'm not underselling this at all, but I can't believe I got my Grail statue for as cheap as I did. We'll talk about it tomorrow though, because it's just absolutely insane. But anyways, guys, have a good rest of your evening. We'll be back in about 45 minutes. 10:30. Looks like Raynor may hop in as well, which is fantastic. But love you guys. We'll catch you here in a little bit, and be sure to tune in to After Dark Live.
Bye.